These notes are from Hasfat and the Ballets? Excellent. I trust he didn't work you too hard for them. I'll look them over in more detail later, but now I have some new orders for you. I've glanced at Hasfat and Tabales' notes. They cover the 6th house admirably, but not the Nervarine cult. Hop on over to the Balmora Mages Guild. It's right next to the Balmora Fighters Guild. Get Trangra Mazgab to tell you what she knows about the Nervarine. She'll have some silly errand for you, do what she asked, and report back when she's given you the information. Hey, Sharngra Musgab, very smart for an orc. An unhealthy interest in the dark arts perhaps, but very smart. She's always worried that the temple will bust in and stick her in a fire, and worried with good reason. So let's go meet the orc, see what she has in store for us. I do want to inquire about the follow-up mission for the Dreamer puzzle box too. We're in a good position now. Our Magicka stores have been restored. We have new spells. So nothing really combat related. But new utility.
Oh, come on then, say something or move on.
Yes, Outlander?
Acrobatics 17. This ensures this ridiculous jumping. Two things. I think athletics ensures that we get speed when we level up. Acrobatics, strength, yeah. I'm fairly interested in getting most of the stats to 50. We'll have to buy the endurance basically, or just pick a spear from somewhere and start sticking things with them. Maybe better armor. Well, this has been quite satisfactory armor so far. Doesn't weigh anything, that's the main point. I'm not sure if there's any downside in actually wearing heavy armor, because you can enchant them with the feather ability, so it'll remove most of the weight from them.
Strength is a virtue, friend. Welcome.
No interruptions. How many times? Oh, you're one of Chaos's associates. That is a different matter. Chaos and I have a very satisfactory arrangement, and I'm sure we can come to some sort of agreement. You will complete a little errand for me. The errand then is very simple. I need the skull of Levuul Andrano. You'll find it in Andrano Ancestral Tomb, but take care not to upset the natives. The Dunmer have some peculiar primitive prejudices against necromancy and take grave objection to unauthorized tomb visits. Okay. He was no one special, Levuul Andrano. He was no one special, a journeyman enchanter. There may be many skulls in Andrano tomb, but you'll have no problem recognizing Levuul's skull from the ritual markings. Where's the tomb? South of Pelagiad, just off the road. Just before you reach the fork where the road goes southwest towards Seydanim and southeast to Vivek. You may need an enchanted blade. Some spirits are immune to normal weapons. Here, take this old short sword, and maybe these old scrolls will come in handy. So 2 fire scrolls, 2 scrolls of vitality, and a fire blade. Okay, necromancy. In the Empire, necromancy is a legitimate discipline, though body and spirit are protected property and may not be used without permission of the owner. But in Morrowind, the Dunmer load necromancers and put them to death. That's absurd, of course, since the Dunmers summon their own dead to guard tombs and defend the family. Sacred necromancy is righteous, while philosophical necromancy is evil. It's primitive superstition, that's all.
Clearly he was wrong. Yet I do think he meant well.
Yes.
Out.
I'll take the
Can you ask your
follow-up
question quickly?
quest
I
on
must be
the puzzle box while we're at it. Not sure we'll be going there right now, but at least we'll have it. What? Oh, yes, I'd forgotten. Here's the Dwemer key, made according to the instructions I found on the puzzle box you brought me. I have no idea what it's good for, but if you take it back to Arkancon, maybe you'll find the lock it opens.
Go ahead.
Gave me a Dreamer key that may be useful in those. Okay. Maybe I already opened the door it was supposed to open. It might be totally useless, I don't know, but I
Can
didn't
you ask
find
your question
anything
quickly? I must be
worthwhile. So, whatever is there waiting for us, I haven't found it yet. Fire damage. Ooh. Fire blades very welcome at this point. How the hell do you get rid of spells? Dragon skin. Totally forgot I had the power. It's a fairly good shield. Basically, armor rating increase. I have armor 17. I think that increases by 50 points. So it's not a minor thing. Okay, Andrano Ancestral 2. South of Pelagia, just off the road. Before the fort. Okay. Where's Pelagia? So far. Huh. So somewhere around here. It's quite a long way, so I think we'll take a Silt Strider to say the name.
You like to walk a fine line, don't you?
What the fudge are you talking about? It's jumping. Slow motion running? What? What is it? For you? Oh. Okay, I want to...
Speak quickly.
Yeah, we had a quest item. Sia's Skooma Pipe. We found it just out of Balmora. So I want to see if there's a Tia in here. Tia's house. Oh, that didn't take long. Don't want to be carrying around extra items. Lock level 50. I don't want to break in there. 1 AM, yeah, we'll wait until morning. Okay. It's pretty clear that she's not at home.
What, Outlander? Why do you disturb me?
Tia is not a typical name. Yeah, they're all two parter
There's
names.
someone watching me. I can tell. There's someone watching me. I can tell.
Sorodic brand. Tia, yeah, it's.
Whatever you're looking for, I'm sure I don't know how to find it.
I'm pretty sure about that too. I don't believe I've seen a Breton with such a grand outfit. Okay, who are you? Probe, so probably the Dark Elf version of the Thieves Guild. I do need a probe of some kind. I'm unable to disarm traps at this point. What do you train in? Security, light armor, short plates. Can't really afford those.
What is it, peasant?
Good to know though. Longblade, athletics, luck.
Spit it out or hit the road.
Mercantile, speechcraft, athletics. Sultress. So an armor smith, yeah. Tia. It's either a lizard or a Khajiit. They can have a strange name. It's definitely not an orc name. Definitely not a normal humanoid name either.
Hail!
Sotilde.
Hello. I don't know if I can help you, but I'll try.
Medium armor. We're not too keen on raising endurance at the moment. When we want to raise endurance, we need a lot of money or we need the spear.
Sweet
Sugar Lips Habasi. Tia might be a Khajiit. Khajiit have those odd names. Abasi, yeah.
My prices are the best in town.
Go ahead, stranger.
Only he stands there yet. Argonians have really odd names.
It suffers
But
Blue
wounds.
plates are nice,
Tyrannier.
but the brown ones seem to last longer.
This is, yeah, do we have a probe? Human probe. I'll buy your probe. Not much I can. Will you buy my Sir Delicandy?
It suffers wounds.
Well, what is this about?
Tia.
Speak up!
I don't want to get too tangled up in finding her. Maybe I'll just break into the house and be done with that. Yeah, I think that's probably the best. Best choice, unless I happen to see someone who could have that name. I think we're gonna do an old-fashioned break-in, so I don't know why I'm breaking. I'm clearly being detected though, so this is a very bad idea. Yeah, I'm leaving. We'll deal with Zia some other time. The item weighs about 2 weight units, so not exactly a huge problem. Ooh. Huge Zia. No, you're a lizard. You're the... We already met you.
Summoned by another.
Call.
Questions again.
Sydney.
We make a special trip just for you. Same low price.
While we're here, I do want to visit the trade house. Just see the spells. Light is something I'd like to have. Mostly I'm happy with what we've got. Our attack spells are
Speak,
from
traveler.
the depths of... well, better not even mention it. So... but that's not going to change until we can do proper
Head on.
restoration of
If you need a
Matika.
good laugh or a tall tale, you've come to the right place.
Go ahead.
Spell. Absorb fatigue. Spark. Fatigue damaging spells wouldn't be bad either. They would basically fall unconscious. So we could hit them without them able to do anything against us. Yeah, these things aren't all that useful.
Any time now.
Okay. Do you wish to delete my... okay, that's... Yes. It's shift clicking, at least for me. Might be control click for others. Anyway, at least I'm glad that I figured out how to delete the spells. Okay, our destination is somewhere south of Pelagia, right before the crossing between these two places, so shouldn't be too far off. Gotta keep an eye out for alchemy ingredients. We have quite a lot. We're certainly due for another section with alchemy, but we haven't found anything new. So I doubt we can do all that many potions, even if we try to at the moment. We do have to try. It doesn't matter what it is. Useful potion, useless, healing potion, poison, whatever. It's all good. For every successful poison is just as valuable for me. I don't know if the value of the potion being created is a contributing factor, how much of a raise and ability you get. I just don't know. We'll have to test that out at some point when it's a bit more reliable to do potions. Or we have a large amount of ingredients, so I can absorb all the failures. You need fatigue restorations if nothing else, because we're constantly at 0 fatigue when we're exploring. And we might need to buff it up fairly fast every time a fight breaks out. So it should be here before this. So, but before we reach the Port Pelagia. I'm sneaking to restore fatigue. Ooh, a rat. No, it is. We should head north and keep our eyes open. I think we might have been there earlier. We just... yeah. Just didn't know it at the time. Andrano Ancestral Tomb, so let's get to it. Few spectral opponents is to be expected. I'm not too worried. What is that? Is that a dead thing or a... I have a recollection of being here earlier. Dead body. Yeah, definitely not. I would remember extravagant shoes, pants. Who do we have? Common pants. Oh, we'll change up. There's my new old pants, yeah, you can take them. And common shirt. Common shirt. Expensive shoes. At least the weapon's good, we should have no trouble defeating the opponents here. Oh no. Yeah, telekinesis. We can get that as a spell, I'd like to take it too. Might remove the necessity to have probes with us. What the fudge is that? That's a bone walker or I noticed the name on a spell. Sort of an equivalent of a zombie. And I don't really care for the music, to be honest. Because it's very unfitting. I haven't really cared about the music for some time. So it's not that the music is bad, it's that this isn't the place for that kind of music. So the goddamn dark dungeon. Something other than the quiet, just a ghostly whispering in my ear. Much more atmospheric. Someone's walking there, that's a bit of a problem. Skeletons. Idiot. Ah. Spark arrows. Ooh, these have value. I'll take those. Longbow. Yeah, I can't see how you would make the bow work in this. It's either really good or you do nothing to your enemies. Basically what I'm seeing is you'd have to reload quite a lot. We're here to pick up a skull. Epic music gone. I think this was the first game where I started to modify the original music. It's another modding thing. Now I sort of see why. There's nothing wrong with the music. It just, I think it pops up. Certain type of music pops up in the wrong place. Your typical exploration music gets played. when it really shouldn't. What do repair tongues do? I think they're just a crappier version of a repair item. No success. Yeah. I'm thinking about getting rid of the music entirely. It's fine at some point, but yeah, inappropriate here. Standard exploration music. It's good to have though, because there's no indication where you've been seen or not. Not really. The sneaking helps a little bit, but it's not the same. So the change in music alerts you that something's going wrong. So just for that utility reason, I do think I'll keep moving on, and I've been keeping it for until this point, so I'll continue to keep it. Ghoul Heart. There's still some kind of creature loose on the upper parts. That's a skeleton of some sort. Someone there. Holy crap, yeah, we're dead. Well, ooh, cripple skeleton. It's actually quite nice. I mean, it's a bone walker. I mean that it works both ways. Our hits are fairly deadly to our enemies, but we'll go down with a few hits too. And if they get a critical, we might not even be able to do anything about that. I'll try to with the... Hey, we gotta level up. Yeah, Bone Walker, Bone Meal, anything else? Etige Soldier. I want to take a closer look at you. Yeah, it's a dead body with bones growing in all weird places. I didn't want to get close to it. You never know how deadly they are up close. Just because you're able to take one doesn't mean you want to take one at close range. Unarmed skill increase. That's the skull. Dagger of Judgment. Damage endurance, damage strength. Very low value. Guess we'll take it. Native Gah Julan Bormol Elf. Bargain, Shock of Resistance, Keep Restore Luck, Scroll of Elemental Burst, Fire. Take the Helm. Might as well finish the exploration. Homilies of the List Amulet. Iron Dagger. We're mostly done. One door was left unexplored, I think. Yeah, I'm not quite sure where it is. Definitely somewhere on the top floor anywhere, and there's a bone walker there. I'm not sure I should go to close range combat with it. He's trying to throw some kind of an annoying ability at me. On the positive side, I might be able to absorb it. And we're at halfway point in Armatica, so I could use a refill. Health is not too much of a problem. If we can just kill it, it'll be fine. At least I'm assuming it'll be fine. Making restore health potions is cheap. It's not even worth mentioning. The ingredients probably cost like under 10 gold. Boxing skeleton. Watch. What are you? Lesser bone walker. It's nice. Flame arrows. It's fairly dangerous. Even a lesser bone walker. So I don't think we should try to go toe to toe with our normal bone walker. Not with our abilities. Where the hell are we? What is this? Probably have been down there already. Okay, so not too bad. The archery thing is it's a hit and a miss. If the archer could hit reliably, it would be very, very dangerous. But now, it's just no good. Hey, mission accomplished. I'm not going to walk to Palmora, it's no goddamn way that's happening, so Probably we'll go to maybe Satanin, get another Silt Strider. We are at our full carrying capacity, so this is not a good time to go exploring randomly. We need to get rid of some of the loot. We also need a place to dump our crap. I don't think you can buy a house in this game. I could be wrong about that. I think you have to sort of acquire your own building by whatever means necessary, and then use it as a base. A building in Balmora would be great because there's a Mage's Guild, so we can just teleport around. There's also the Silt Strider, so we can travel around. So some kind of a hub like that. It doesn't have to be at the center of the world, but it needs to have some connections. So you can easily drop some equipment and get the hell out. So yeah, say the name it is. Let's not say the name. Is it? That's it. Yeah, level up. Crap. Rest for a while. You have ascended to level 3. You realize that you are catching on to the secret of success. It's just a matter of concentration. Yeah, that's horseshit. Okay, speed! Speed is always good. I'd like to get more strength, just because it's a pain in the ass to suffer from low carry capacity. How about willpower? Willpower or intelligence? I'll take willpower this time. I think willpower increases your chance to successfully cast spells. Other is probably skill in that particular skill. That's definitely a problem. We simply don't have skills in some of the classes, so on the positive sides, we're getting a little bit faster. Yeah, it's still slow motion running definitely, but it's getting better. Not by much, but it's getting better. We would need a corresponding increase in athletics skill to make a huge difference. But we're getting better. That's the main reason I want to invest in speed at the moment. I do not want to keep on moving at the slow ass speeds throughout the entire game. Probably a significant portion of our exploration at this point is just wasted on moving around and not actually doing anything. So that's unacceptable. It's one of the reasons I've sort of tried to avoid just going around and looking around. It'll take so long to do anything. Not a fan.
We make a special trip just for you. Same low price. Probably nothing. What, Outlander? Why do you disturb me?
I'm trying to see if anyone
Fresh game.
of you knows Tia. We have Tia's Kuma pipe, and there's a note to Tia. Surely we should be able to go and visit. You have a legitimate reason, right? So why can't we? She it running around here? That's why the door is locked? Why is it locked? But it's locked throughout the day. Well, I only tried it at the morning, to be fair.
There is someone watching me. I can tell.
Yeah, no shit. Rumors. Ooh, everyone's still talking about the murder of Relian Lalo.
Say your words.
Probably should talk to a guard about that.
Make it quick, Outlander.
Lalo Manor is on the northwest side of town. Just head south. Where's the yeah, directions. Though I don't know why you'd want to go there after what happened. Yeah, why don't someone tell me what happened? Something to do, probably. Okay, no. Basically, no one's telling me what's going on, so they're just sort of nudging me in that
I will
general
listen, Outlander,
direction.
but make it quick.
Clearly interested in making me go there myself and poke my head there.
Speak, traveler.
So I guess that's what we're intended to do.
I've heard a lot about you, Outlander. Go ahead.
Let's finish this first. Errand. Very good. I'll just take that skull from you. Perfect for what I have in mind. Thank you. Now, as I promised, I'll answer your questions on the Nerevarine cult. Go ahead. This Ashlander cult believes the long-dead hero Nerevar will be reborn to honor ancient promises to the tribes. According to the legend, the prophesied Nerevarine will cast down the false gods of the Tribunal Temple, restore the traditional ancestor worship practiced by the Ashlanders, and drive all Outlanders from Morrowind. Both Temple and Empire outlaw the cult, but it persists among the Ashlanders who care little for Imperial or Temple law. Here, take this copy of my notes on the topic for chaos. We need to find something, a way to train illusion to. Mysticism and illusion, definitely something we need to, anything
I
to
greet you as a friend.
train. Okay. The Nerevarine cult. This Ashlander religious cult follows prophecies of a Nerevar reborn to honor ancient promises. Anything new? Because it is persecuted, the Nerevarine cult, it remains a secret cult, and it is hard to judge how widespread it is among the Ashlanders, or whether it has any following outside the Ashlander tribes. Okay, the Nerevarine. The Ashlanders firmly believe that Nerevar will return to restore the glories of ancient Resdayn. Morrowind was called Resdayn before Imperial occupation. The Ashlanders say the great houses and the temple have abandoned the pure teachings of the prophet Veloth, forsaking ancestor worship for the false gods of the Tribunal. and embracing the comforts of civilization that corrupted the High Elves. The temple, on the other hand, venerates Saint Nerevar but rejects the disgusting notion that the false incarnate will walk the earth like a ghoul. The temple honors Saint Nerevar as the greatest Dunmer general, first counselor and the companion of Vivek, Almalexia and Sothasil, who united the Dunmer houses to destroy the evil Dwemer, the treacherous House Dagoth and their western allies at Red Mountain. But the Ashlanders say Nerevar promised to honor the ancient spirit and the tribal law, and that he will come again to honor that promise. To the Ashlanders, this means destroying the false temple and driving the imperial invaders from the land. Nerevarine prophecies. Dream visions and prophecies are a respected tradition in Ashlander culture. Their wise women and shamans take careful note of dreams and visions and pass on the tribe's legacies of vision and prophecy to their successors. By contrast, the temple and the Western faiths are suspicious of mysticism, and they regard interpretation of dreams and visions as primitive superstition. The most common version of the Nerevarine prophecy is the Stranger. The verses are obscure as are most prophecies, but two observations are in order. First, many less well-informed scholars assume the phrase "journeyed far 'neath moon and star" is just a cliché to suggest a very long journey, but the Nerevar of the legend was known to possess a magical ring named One Clan under Moon and Star, upon which Nerevar is supposed to have sworn his promise to honor ancient Ashlander traditions and land rights. Second, the reference to 7 curses must certainly refer to the lost prophetic verses known to the Ashlanders as the 7 curses. Okay, the Stranger. When earth is sundered and skies choke black, and sleepers serve the 7 curses, to the hearth there comes a stranger, journeyed far 'neath moon and star. Though stark-born to sire uncertain, his aspect marks his certain fate. Wicked stalk him, righteous curse him, prophets speak, but all deny. Many trials make manifest the stranger's fate, the curse's bane. Many touchstones try the stranger, many fall, but one remains. Lost prophecies. Ashlander elders complain of prophecies which have been lost to tribal memory due to the carelessness or ineptitude of earlier generations of wise women and Ashkhans. Suspicious scholars wonder whether these prophecies might have been deliberately forgotten or suppressed. 3 Nerevarine prophecies in particular are said to have been lost. First, the lost prophecies, second, the 7 curses, and third, the 7 visions of 7 trials of the incarnate. Perhaps these lost prophecies will someday be found, either in forgotten accounts written by literate travelers, or in the memoirs of isolated Ashlanders, or in the secret traditions of the wise women and shamans. Okay. That's quite a nice hefty package of backstory for us, and it is all relevant.
I'm listening.
Okay, I think we'll give that to Caius Cosades and call that a day. I would like to visit Saya, whoever she was. Who are you? Sia. I haven't seen her. The door seems to be locked every time I visit it, so what the hell? Also, I'm constantly being spotted here for some reason. I don't know why. So trying to break in is not going to work. So I don't get who or what is spotting me. Here I can understand. I'm right here in the open. There's cars all over the place. Sure, line of sight. But why at the top? Why is the back door also? Maybe these guys are doing spotting. Yeah, with my skills this will never work. And we have 31% out of 100 in our sneak. It'll never go up.
Quickly, Outlander. I haven't much time.
I don't get it. Was there no play testing done on this? Was it done by people who were not new players? So they were so familiar with the system that they couldn't look at it from a new player perspective anymore.
Ah, greetings. What shall we talk about?
Just tell me your reaction to this new information. And these are Sharn's notes on the Nervarine cult. Excellent. I'm promoting you to Blade's apprentice, Thule. I'd like some time to think about how this fits in with the Emperor's plans for you. So if you'd like to get in a little freelance adventuring, go ahead. But whenever you're ready, I'll have new orders for you. I might as well ask. I don't have to do them. I've thought this over and I want you to interview 3 informants in Vivek City concerning the Nervarine and the 6th house. First, I want you to speak with Atiranir, a Khajiit Thieves Guild operative. Second, I want you to speak with Halsea, an Argonian in the Morak town. Finally, I want you to speak with Mera Milo, a temple priestess. Here, I've written the details down so you won't forget. And here are 200 drakes for bribes and other expenses. That means they're not going to be willingly talking to us. And my persuasion is unlikely to be good enough to convince them to talk to me. It seems fairly simple of a mission. Okay, St. Olm's Canton. Adhiranir. Be careful what you say and use common sense. People in the cantons are suspicious of outsiders who may have to win or purchase their confidence. Puleya is an Argonian and a Morak Tong assassin. You'll find him in Vivek at the Black Shaw Corner Club in the lower wasteworks of the Foreign Quarter. In addition to his other skills, Puleya is also known around Vivek City as a student of history and a lover of books and old things. So we'll have to do a job for him. I have to convince the thief. And what about the Mera Milo? Mera Milo is a Templess is a temple priestess who works in the libraries at the Hall of Wisdom and Justice. She's a friend, so be careful And don't get her in trouble. The temple is suspicious of outlanders and wouldn't be happy to find Mera talking with you about religious matter. She'll be easy to spot. Look for the priestess with the copper hair and the copper eyes. I'm thinking of buying speechcraft. It's only 15. It's very hard to raise a low skill. Maybe with I don't know. I don't know. It's a bit too low. I'm not quite sure how this works. I don't want to try with him, but I'd like to see. Yeah, we can admire, intimidate, taunt, and bribe. We're not gonna bribe. Maybe certain individuals with the 10 gold bribe. But in general, we can't keep doing that. We'll run out of money, and we have tons and tons of things to spend money on. So it has to be admire, intimidate, taunt, variations, please. Although I think admire is probably the safest one. The effects should be permanent here. With intimidate and taunt, I'm not sure. I think taunt is basically trying to goad the other side to initiating a fight. So that requires a lot of speechcraft skill. Intimidate, I think that's a temporary boost. In the, or is it intentionally bringing the relationship down? I think it might be a temporary thing, where you basically, certain types of individuals are easy to force into giving you some information you want, but the relationship with them will be going down on the long run. You are basically screwing all over that relationship in order to gain that one thing you were really after. But yeah, I think I'll do some kind of side things at the moment. We have a lot of quests, yeah. Yeah, we could try to move forward in the mage skill. I don't really see any downsides to that. We need certain types of spells, we need to visit other guilds anyway. So there's a nice overlap there, so I guess we'll continue with the mage skill. Yes.